and nobody can make you happy, and the whole trip you've been acting this way.
Every single store
Everything.
required a liver and a kidney. It's not saying no, but it's not saying yes.
Welcome back, everyone. We are back. We've had a crazy day. It
We really
honestly feels like a day from hell.
Okay, well, we did hang out with each other.
No, that wasn't the bad part. I was enjoying myself a lot, actually, but I woke up feeling a little bit sick. My throat hurts really bad right now. I'm all congested, so if you hear sniffles, please
mind your business.
Give me grace, please.
Spare her.
If you see me come out of frame, it's because my nose is
Baby,
running.
you'll never be out of frame. Baby, you'll always be in frame.
I'll always be in frame.
It's okay, Sadie. You can go under the blanket.
I'll go under the blanket.
Yeah.
But if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to check out our next live.
On Twitch.
We honestly don't have any set days because our lovely girl Sabella here is going to be going on a trip soon.
Yes!
So we are trying to film whenever we can.
Yeah.
But
so
just go on Twitch, follow us, and turn on your alerts so you can catch us on there. I don't know why I'm saying it in this one.
Well, this episode will be found on YouTube like a week from
in a few days from today.
No.
Oh, this one. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
this one is so basically I'm a selfish gal and I'm traveling abroad.
Right.
So we have to film ahead of schedule, but we also still wanted to live broadcast some of them on Twitch. So Twitch, you're actually getting exclusives that the rest of the world will get in a week. But this Thursday we'll be posting our Beyond the Villa recap on YouTube, so everywhere. And then this particular one will be next week because we're just filming ahead of schedule and stuff like that. But yes.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I was looking at our chat.
That is non-existent.
I got two things.
Oh, she. What does it say?
I don't know. Anyway, today we are talking about our trip to Japan because it was my first trip really going overseas. I've been to Mexico, which is my first time out of the country, but I've never been overseas. Mm-hmm. Was it your first trip out of the country?
No, baby. I've been to...
Right! Oh my goodness.
I've been to Sudan.
Please tell us where you were born for the audience. Why?
Because they don't want to.
Really?
Yes.
You're really not trying to share anything about your life. I thought we were gonna be honest and vulnerable. Hello.
I was like, girl, like sometimes you just don't share things.
Okay.
But I have been overseas. I've been to Sudan. I've been to Kenya.
She was born overseas.
Wink, wink.
But okay, so Sabella is well traveled, and she.
Oh my God, I've been to Korea.
You have been to Korea.
Yes.
But this past semester, school semester, her first semester of her senior year, she decided to go study abroad in Japan.
I did.
And I thought, well, if you're going to Japan,
right,
I have a place to stay, so I only really have to pay for my ticket and for food while I'm there.
Yeah.
But I don't have to pay for a hotel room, which I thought was incredible, and I thought I was a genius. So Sabella went sometime in August.
Yeah.
And she was going to stay there until December.
That was the original plan.
Right.
Yeah. So I went through the program CIEE, and I'm not sure if it's offered in every college, but if it's offered at your university, I highly suggest it. They do a lot of the work for you, so you don't really have to because you're not an exchange student. You're just, what was I?
You're just studying abroad.
They have their own infrastructure. So, they teach you. I'm not at a university in Japan. I was just in that program, but it was very immersive. They would take us to sites. If we learned about a temple or something like that, we would go straight to the temple and just watch it. Because specifically, I was in Kyoto, so it's much smaller than Tokyo and very historical. It was the capital at some point. It was very big, so it's very cute. I think if you're thinking of studying abroad in Japan, Kyoto should be where you should do it at. It's more immersed to me, but also very modern as well. It has it's in one corner you might see an old temple that's 800 years old, but then you turn and it's an Apple building, and it's cute.
You have a bunch of shops there. You have shopping centers. You have the markets as well with food.
Yeah.
You kind of get a little taste of everything, and if you're kind of everybody goes to Tokyo,
Everybody
go to
just go to
Kyoto.
Tokyo.
It's
And
lovely.
it's so crowded.
And you can also always just go to Tokyo. So if I were you,
Yeah.
if I were going to Japan, I would honestly try and hit up different cities in Japan.
And there's only 2 that I would really recommend. I don't know. We went to Tokyo together.
Yep.
But honestly, I don't remember much about Tokyo, if I'm going to be honest.
We'll talk
I feel
through
like
it all.
we were so stressed. But for me, I was based in Kyoto, and like the closest other major city was Osaka. And Osaka has my heart. Osaka is the best. I wanted to take you guys, but for some reason, when you guys arrived, time was flying like this.
It was
Every
crazy.
single day was going so fast, especially because I think I was still in school, so I'd have to go to class and then come back to you guys. So we didn't get to do everything I wanted to do. I would have loved for us to go to Universal.
That would have been
in
so cool.
Osaka. My God, I am a sucker for amusement parks. I really, truly am, and that one was so good. They have this ride. It's the Jurassic Park, and you're basically like this. Can you see the vision?
I would love anything Jurassic Park related, so that would have been so fun.
That ride was insane. You're like flipped upside down, and it's just going boom, 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 boom. It was insane. I will say, there was a ride I couldn't ride.
Which one?
I don't know, because it was fat.
Oh my goodness. Like they told you couldn't get on it?
I am now scared. No, the thing is, luckily, I also had a fellow thick friend, so I didn't feel alone in this. But it wasn't... Okay, so before you can go on this ride, they have a tester seat that they make you sit first, actually. As you're walking in the line, the workers will be like... They'll let people slide that they know will fit in the seat. And then if they think that you might not be able to fit in the seat, they'll be like, can you go over there?
Oh, no.
And then you go over there and you sit on this tester seat and they see if they can clasp you in. And the person was like, because mine clasped, but he was like, I don't know. You can go out there and test it out. He's like, it's a 50-50.
I would not risk it.
He's like, it's not saying no, but it's not like a definite yes.
Oh, no.
And so me and my other girl, who was also like that, it's like, it's not saying no, but it's not saying yes. So you can risk it for the biscuit. And we were like, I don't know if this is where we want to die.
I don't know if this is a biscuit I want to chew on.
Falling off of a ride? I don't know if that's how I want to go.
That's traumatizing, yeah. No.
And I know I can't hold myself up. Like, if I slipped, there's no way I can hold myself in place. And I was like, I'm just like... So we took the L and we went to a different ride, but we were able to ride every other ride.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that's kind of a bucket list for people, or at least it was for me to visit like Disney and Universal in different countries. And Japan, I feel like is really known for theirs. So definitely really cool. But
so that triggered me, actually.
I kind of want to start off because Sabella was there much longer than I was. And I feel like that could be an episode all on its own, or maybe not because Sabella does not remember much of it.
Sabella was an alcoholic. No, that's not true. Only on weekends. Weekends?
From Thursday to Sunday.
That's not true. Sunday?
I don't know.
We wouldn't party. That was for the Lord.
Oh.
Sunday?
All of a sudden.
When do we party here on a Sunday?
Well, I thought you were in Japan, so you were going to party.
Baby, I don't know. I know for sure, though, Fridays and Saturdays, like, they were, and, like, specifically at Kitsune, it's a small city, so there's not that many clubs, okay? They only had, like, this one section where, like, all the clubs and bars would be. And for me, the bars in Kyoto, so tiny. They're, like, smaller than your room. So it's not like a bar like you would think of in America where you go there and you know there's going to be a lot of people and you can socialize. And there might even be, like, a little corner of a dance floor. No. It was a proper, like, just a table and everybody sits and everybody drinks.
Oh.
And usually it's, like, older people that are coming from work, because drinking culture is really big in Japan because the work culture is so bad. After work, everybody goes to grab a drink, and they don't just drink
to take the edge off.
They drink. Like, you'll see these businessmen on the street in their suit and tie like this.
Suit and tie, briefcase in hand, gone, passed out.
And nobody's gonna steal anything because, like, it's a very safe place. But anyway, so drinking was very big. So there are lots of bars, but it's not the type of bars you would want to go to as a youngin' who's trying to get litty titty.
May I say that?
I'm like, mommy, may I say that?
So that's something to keep in mind for anybody watching wanting to go, is that,
but that's just for Kyoto.
Cautious.
So I don't know about the bigger cities like Osaka
it's
or
probably
Tokyo.
more open.
Like
Right.
they might have bigger bars, but they're also more modernized, I would say, than than Kyoto is. So they probably do have the bigger bars where everybody's interacting. Anyways, anywho, my favorite club there was Kitsune. My friend's favorite club was the Kitsune. 2 floors of just litness. 2 floors. And you get 2, I think, either 1 or 2 free drink tickets. And that's what I love. Do they do that here in America? Do you get a drink ticket if you buy
At a club?
when you go to a club? Because you have to pay for a club, right?
No, not that I remember seeing.
Really?
Yeah, I definitely don't remember seeing that. I think maybe in some places, but
I don't
not that
know.
I've
But
been
in
to.
some places, they would even give you like 3, 4 drink tickets.
Interesting.
I would say that's very much so worth you paying for a ticket. And tickets were only like $10 getting into the club. Here, you could
20.
never.
It's like
you
20.
Could never.
Yeah.
Like, and you don't even get a drink.
Yeah, and the drinks are really expensive. You need
Yeah.
to find someone to get you a drink, but
I
very
wish we
interesting.
went to
Nightlife is
Kitsune.
crazy. I know we didn't get the chance to. We're gonna get into that as soon as we talk
Another
about it.
time.
But I really wanted to ask you, because we can only talk about things like within our like time together.
Right.
But I did want to ask you, what was your day of traveling like? Because ours was definitely really chaotic.
Oh,
And if
like
you
getting
don't,
to
yeah,
Tokyo
from here to Tokyo, because ours was chaotic, and if you don't really know the country that well and don't do a lot of research,
Right.
like crazy research, it'll be hard to know your way around.
I think for me, it was all smooth sailing until I landed in Japan. Hopped off the plane, humid and hot. I was not prepared for that. Thank God I didn't have makeup on because, oh my God, so hot. It was in the summer too. And then I get into the airport. I'm thinking I have everything filled out. I should get into this line. Wrong line. Because I'm a student there. So there's a specific line that I have to get like a card for my student, whatever. And so this dude is trying to tell me go to aisle, I think 7 or something, number 7. I'm hearing 37. I'm like, I don't see this. So I'm stressed. Nobody speaks English. I call somebody from my program. I'm like, girl, what are they saying? I go up to this man and I'm like, how do I get here? And he looks angry, but he's still walking me there. He's like, I was like, oh, I've already upset somebody here. Like, stupid. Everybody's kind of watching. I feel like everybody's watching me, even if nobody's watching me. Anyways, he gets me to the right line. Mind you, the bus pickup is at 6 p.m. I have to get to that place where the program is picking us up by 6. I'm thinking I have enough time. This line is moving as slow as it can go. I'm stressing out. It's about to be like, I made friends that are also studying there that have been to Japan before. So like, I'm talking to them. I'm like, I'm so glad I made some American friends. Like I was so stressed. I didn't know what to do getting to know them. But I'm like, guys, it's not looking good. This line is not moving fast. And I'm about to miss my ride. If I miss my ride, I don't know how the trains work. I'm about to be stranded. Anyways, then they're like, you should ask that girl to cut in front of her. And then as soon as we ask this girl if I can cut in front of them and they do let me cut, they open up another line. Bruh. Like, I was like, dog. Anyways, after that, I went to the program. I will finish in a little bit. Actually, that just reminded me. So then we get on the bus. I forget my phone at the airport.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm about to enter the bus. I go, where's my phone? Get back in. Take my phone. Okay, fine, whatever. We're in the bus. I made friends from the program. We're kiki and cockeying. We get to the place. Here and then we get there. They give us our apartment keys and they're like, okay, go. Girl, where do I go? Mind you, it's nighttime. It is pitch black. I have this big suitcase and another one. The grounds aren't like smooth, so I have to carry it like that. I'm already sweating. Right. I'm stressed. I don't know how to get to this place. I'm like, I will order an Uber. Can somebody tell me the address of my apartment so I could put it into Uber? They're like, we don't know. They're like, we don't know how to put the address into Uber. I'm like, oh brother. And worst, I didn't have a roommate because I chose to just have like a solo apartment. So some of the people already lived in the building that we were in. So all they had to do was get in an elevator and go upstairs. Some of them only lived 5 minutes away and they had a roommate so they could walk together, figure it out together. Me, solo bolo. I didn't know. Oh my God, I was so stressed. So then one of the workers was like, this is on my way to home. So I'll just walk you. So he pulled the big luggage. I pulled the small luggage. I'm sweating my butt off as we're 14-minute walk in humid hot weather. And I feel like everybody's looking at me because I'm black and I'm in Japan. I'm black and I'm in Japan and I'm afraid for my life. Right. And anyways, so then he gets me to it. I get up to my apartment. I don't know how to open this door. Bro, I didn't know what to do. I was like, how do you but then I figured it out, thankfully. And then from there, it was smooth sailing.
There we go. That's kind of frustrating though that you weren't even told like where your apartment is. I think that's very upsetting on their part. Like you really don't care? Very careless in their part.
Especially when you don't have a roommate and you live.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, guys. Like,
really shocking.
In hindsight, in hindsight, like it really wasn't that hard to get to my apartment.
But still, it's a new country. Right, you're there by yourself.
Yeah,
it's
you guys can't just
language barrier. It's a lot.
Yeah, especially with that Uber. I did not know how the address systems are so different there. It's like this long.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
Hindsight, I know how to do it, but
yeah. For us, it was also really stressful.
Mm-hmm.
I think, like you said, the beginning part was okay. So I went with my sister, my older sister. So I kind of felt good about it because I'm like, an older sister is always reliable. An older sister is the most reliable a person can ever be. So my sister and I go on this trip. It's November. We were supposed to go there from like October 30th to like November 11th, I believe. But we changed our flights last minute because we wanted to spend Halloween here.
And I had the best time of my life.
So we kind of shortened our trip a little bit to just a week, which we definitely did not have enough time to do everything we wanted to do in just a week. So I'd say if you're spending that much money to go to Japan, definitely a lot for like a week and a half at minimum. 2 weeks, but a week and a half minimum. A week is not enough. Yeah. You think it's enough, it's not. But so her and I, we go to the airport. I'm getting a lot of anxiety because I'm leaving my family. I feel like I'm abandoning them. I'm leaving my boyfriend, and I feel like I'm just never going to see any of these people ever again. I feel like very stressed out, very anxious, but we got on the plane. Everything is cool. We fly to Canada, and then we fly to Japan. I'm stressing out because I'm like, I did not do the pre-Wi-Fi thing, and I'm on the plane, and I can't access the Wi-Fi.
Why do you need Wi-Fi, girl?
Because it's a 14-hour flight. I was like, what am I going to do?
Movies!
No, and
I watch like 4 movies and I go to sleep. It's like, I do not care to be on my phone.
But I was getting separation anxiety from everyone, so I wanted to be able to text my mom and my boyfriend the entire time. That's because it's a whole day of traveling, basically. Because I think in total we did over 20 hours of being in a flight. Like, one in our connecting flight, that one was like 2-3 hours, and then we did like 14 hours on a plane ride. So anyways, we're flying to Tokyo. Mind you, we're trying to get to Kyoto.
You guys didn't fly into...
We didn't fly into Kyoto. We landed in Tokyo. So we landed in Tokyo, and getting through that part where you show your passports, I still don't even know how to do this.
Yeah.
It was really confusing, and the signs were all in Japanese. We couldn't, like, we landed very late at night, so not a lot of workers were there. And we didn't know where to go or how to do it. They said that you were supposed to do it beforehand to save some time.
I told you to do that.
I didn't know where.
I sent you the link.
No, yes, and I followed the link. I thought I had done it, so obviously that wasn't the right one.
You needed a QR code.
It was really confusing. You needed a QR code. It was really confusing to do it online too. Like, I couldn't figure it out. So I thought, whatever, I've been to Cancun. Like, I did it in person. So we went there. My sister was stressed out because she was like, well, my boyfriend did it for me. Like, I got it done. But come to find out, he did not do it for her. He just did the pre-boarding thing, the check-in.
We so funny. He said, babe, I'm getting you on that flight.
Yes, I'm texting him. I'm like, how do I do this? And mind you, the reason why I'm trying to rush this is because to get from Tokyo to Kyoto, you have to take a train there.
The bullet train.
The bullet train. And we had booked it for a certain time that night. So we had to get there at a certain time and be at the train by a certain time to make it to all of these things on time. So I'm trying to rush this. Her boyfriend is like, I don't know. Like, I just did it. So I'm trying to text him and call him as I'm trying to do this on my phone. The line is crazy long. But I wasn't able to do it. My sister finds out that she didn't do it either.
And the peace she was feeling gone.
Yeah. And I think what made it worse is like we weren't sure if we did it or not. Like, because we were like, I think I did it, but I don't know. But anyway, we get in line, we do it. For some reason, my sister's was taking a long time. We were right next to each other in line, but I think she said that the guy she was talking to, his system was failing.
Oh my!
Luck was not on our side.
It never is.
It never is.
Like, there's just something about
there's always something that goes wrong. And then after you get through that, there's another thing you have to fill out. We thought we didn't have to fill it out, but I was like, no.
Was it a yellow thing?
Yeah, like a slip.
I didn't fill it out. I didn't know I had to. Here I am. I'm like trying to walk. He's like, he was like, girl,
Yeah.
I honestly, I think he like let me slide. He saw that I was going through. I was sweating. I was like,
He's like, I guess.
what even was it?
I don't know. It's like a thing of like, why are you here? What are you doing here? Something like that. I don't even remember. But my sister's like, I don't think we have to do this. Plus, there's a really long line. I'm like, girl, let's do it just in case they send us back. And we need it. Turns out we needed it. So thank God. Anyway, we finally make it. We get our bags. And now we're trying to figure out what the bus ride is that's going to get us to the train.
Yeah.
Because we still needed a bus ride to the train station.
Mm-hmm.
The train station was an hour away from the airport.
Was it?
It was an hour away.
Via train or via bus? You guys should have taken a train.
We did not know.
Did it not give you the option?
No, we didn't know. We were trying to figure it out. And we were like, we had the train on like our phone. And we didn't know what to do or
it is really hard to figure it out.
Yeah.
Especially in Tokyo.
Yeah. So then I was just like, let's go ask this lady over here. And I show her like where we're trying to go because we couldn't really explain it well. She's like, oh, it's right here. You get it right here. You're like, you can get a bus ticket right here and go straight there. So we're like, thank God.
Yes. Okay.
Thank God. And we do the bus ticket. It's really cheap. It was like $6. It was like totally fine. There was a bus leaving like 6 minutes.
Wow.
And that would help us get there right on time. Like 1 hour. Perfect. We're going to make it to our train on time. We got on the bus. It's a long ride. But that's when it's kind of hitting me that I'm in a different country.
Right.
And I'm kind of seeing everybody like driving by, and I just think it's super
like
cool.
Get to like that's also when I was taking it in, and when I was in that bus ride, and you're just like, wow, like there's not America. This is so much greenery and just the cars are so tiny.
They're tiny. They're driving on the other side.
They're all Toyotas. I loved it. I love a Toyota. You know,
and they're all driving on the other side, and there's so many buildings, and you're like, these people are going home after like, going to work, and they have a different way of life. They had a different way. It's just it feels a little surreal going to a different country because you're so used to your way of life and everybody growing up the same as you. But when you go to a different country, you really start to realize not everybody does that, and
there's another world. Yeah.
And where I'm vacationing, people live.
I always have this realization. I'm like, I'm here for now, but they're here for always,
forever.
And that's how others probably feel when they come to America. They're like, I'm here on a trip, but ooh.
Yeah. Like, oh, good
they
luck
are here forever. Oh.
But we get to our train ride, and
didn't you guys miss it?
No. So this is what happened. And Sabella, you are partly to blame for this.
I'm not.
So when we get there, we show our tickets. They let us through. It's really confusing. We get to Tokyo Station. It's beautiful. Tokyo Station, huge and beautiful. Like, it looks great. You go in, we're trying to figure out again where to go. There's so many different ways.
Yeah.
We like turn immediately to the right. We ask someone like, here's our tickets. That's how we're communicating, just showing our phone, and they let us through, print out our tickets. We go through them. And then we're like, wait, this is not matching up to anything here.
Why?
Because we're following it. It's telling us like the number and like a letter. And we're like, this isn't matching to anything. It kind of matches to this one, but not completely.
Yeah.
So we're looking at this, and I'm looking at it. I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm like, this is for 9 or 10 a.m., not 10 p.m. So Sabella helped me book
Mind
this train.
you, they work in military time.
And we were like, what time are y'all trying to get there? 10 p.m. because we land at 8. Oh my God, perfect. Get it at 10. 10. Got it.
And mind you, you didn't even try to correct it.
I didn't know. I was trusting Sabella because Sabella at this point had been there for 3 months.
Baby, no. I was there probably for 2.
I should have definitely obviously should have been like, wait, that's weird. Like, I should have looked through everything. I did not even think
I hadn't ridden a Shinkansen or whatever, the bullet train yet. So I didn't know that whole system. But I guess I'm sorry.
It was $80.
I'm like, I guess
per person.
No, they are expensive.
Per person.
It's a bullet train.
And we realized that the $80 was so we could pay for reserved seating and to have our bags in the back. So we go back down. He's like, oh, you're good. Just sit in the back. No reserved seating. Like, you can still ride the train to go to the same place. And we thought like they were going to be checking our tickets and like before we get in there and be like, no, wrong. Gotta go back. So I was fully prepared to repurchase it and tell my sister, I'll buy yours because this was on me. Like, I was the one that got them.
You're a better woman than I am.
Yeah.
Because you got it, Renata. I'm like, girl, you got it.
So we're taking our big suitcases up and down these
Mind you, your suitcases were not even that filled.
No,
but your guys are like 16 pounds.
They're huge and they don't roll. They're huge and they don't roll.
That is when it.
So we're
a suitcase
carrying
that
it.
doesn't roll is a useless suitcase. I swear.
Yes. So we're going up and down these stairs just for him to say, "Oh, you can sit there. It's just not reserved seating. So you just kind of have to find a spot." So when we get back there, did we even have to pay that much money for a seat?
Who's we?
Like for the bullet train, like Renata and I? Because he said, "Oh, this is
You
reserved."
still have to pay for seats.
Okay,
It's just reserved. It's just like a little bit more.
a little bit better. But
More.
anyway,
Yeah.
we find a spot. Thank God it wasn't completely filled. We sit next to this person. Another 3 hours? Wasn't it 3 hours
What happened?
to get to Tokyo to?
It's not 3 hours
Kyoto.
away.
It was 3 hours.
It's like an hour away.
No, it's not.
Sweetie.
No, because remember we went back.
Fact check in post editing.
Yeah, let's fact check this post editing. It was a long ride.
Bullet train gets you there like an hour and a half.
To put into perspective, we were traveling all day.
I also could be wrong.
And there's like from the airport to the bullet train, from the bullet train to Kyoto. So stressful.
And then I couldn't find them.
We get there and Sabella can't find us. We're looking everywhere for her. She's like, "Send me your location. You're in a different part." That's where some people that are leaving there. And it was just crazy. We were trying to meet each other halfway. I could tell my sister was like really tired, really irritated by everything. I'm just trying to find Sabella. But we find each other. Sabella killed it. She found us. And I'm like, "Sabella, you were here for months. How do you not know your way around?"
Because I'm not at the freaking Kyoto station every day. Like I'm in the little. Also, I really just followed my friends everywhere.
Yeah. This is the first time Sabella didn't really problem solve while she was there. She just turned her brain off.
Yeah, I was like,
followed.
Because a lot of the people in the program did a lot of research on Japan because they actually wanted to. I was just there. Another story, but I was just there for vibes. I knew what I wanted from a young age, and I just needed club, drinks, ramen. That's all I knew, and that's all that would matter to me. But these are the people who had research. They had like temples to go to, places to eat. I was like, I'm going to go with you. I was annoying as heck.
I definitely would say do your research, figure out if one thing is far from another, how you're gonna get there. Uber isn't as accessible.
It's so accessible, actually.
I feel like it really wasn't that accessible.
No.
Maybe
Uber
it's
in Japan. Don't try it in Korea, though.
The bus
actually,
was hard.
Even in Korea, it was really accessible.
Well, I don't know. Just figure it out.
Yeah.
Public transportation is very accessible as well, so keep that in mind. But really do your research and plan things out accordingly. Make sure you're on the right time when you buy a ticket.
Military time. Just do the research on how the country operates. Like, what plugs do they use? When I got to Korea, baby, I couldn't charge anything. I was so scared for my life. I said, if my phone dies, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there was a Daiso near me, but... Amen. Hallelujah.
We were there for a week. Honestly, it was pretty chill the first few days.
Yeah.
We went shopping. We went to like the different markets. So there's like different food markets. Wagyu is everywhere. Literally everywhere.
Yeah.
I didn't try it, but it was everywhere.
Did it not?
No, we didn't try it. And then we went to Don Quixote.
Yeah, that's like the big store. You guys were not having it.
I was not having it because it's so big. Like the aisles are really like close to each other, and there's so many people at the one that we went to.
It's like a really famous landmark. Yeah,
we're going 4 levels. My sister is trying to go to each level, which
as she
valid.
should.
You're in a different country, but I was like, oh my goodness, like guys, I can't even find anything that I like because there's so many people and there's a lot. It's overwhelming.
You get tired too because we're not used to all this walking.
Yeah,
and it's a very walkable city, so you just walk to everything, and by the end, you are just dead.
Every day we were averaging minimum 20K steps.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It was the best thing ever.
It was really, guys.
Because you just eat ramen and you're good.
Literally.
You worked it out.
But yeah, we went there. And let me tell you, this trip, tensions were high. Tensions were high between me and my sister, between me and Sabella, between Sabella and my sister.
I thought I was very chill, and actually, I thought I was caught in the middle.
You were chill. A lot of the time you were caught in the middle, but sometimes even you and my sister.
I thought me and Renata had the best of times.
I think she said you apologized to her at the end, and you were like, I'm so sorry if I argued or something.
I don't know, because I thought I was stuck in the middle.
No, you apologized at the end of it. So.
I mean, I was just throwing it out there. I don't know. I don't recall. I easily piss people off, so Best to just cover my bases and apologize.
Best to just
be like, hey.
I remember like a lot of the arguments with my sister and I were like, I feel, if you're watching this, no, I did feel like at some points, like, because we were walking around a lot, like, it did seem like she wasn't the happiest, and I was just kind of like, why aren't you happy? Like, we're here. Like, why are we upset right now? Like,
people's dreams.
Yeah, literally. We have someone to help us get through
early
here. But still, she was the one figuring out the train rides and going, here. Oh, wait, no, we walked the wrong way, so we have to turn all the way back.
And this was the first time I really had to do this. Like, because, like, I didn't have to do it with my friends. So I was figuring it out just at the same time. Actually, no, you guys got me at a good time, because just before then, I was starting to branch out on my own, because other people felt burdened by me. So I was like, okay, fine.
They're like, we did our research.
Stop freeloading. But I'm like, but why?
We're all friends.
Aren't we?
But my sister did tell me that she did not feel that way. She said it was just her face. And I was like,
no, she definitely felt irritated sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's hard not, like, it is overwhelming.
Yeah. And
I only got comfortable with time.
And I just couldn't understand her frustrations. And I think that's why I was getting frustrated, because I'm like, why are you over here frustrated and like looking irritated? Like, we're in a different country. Like, this shouldn't be it. I think I also remember there was like, so every day we were just missing out on a lot, because definitely it was on my sister and I too. We should have went out when you weren't in class, but like we didn't. Like, we would wait until Sabella was back from class and we would do things. And then that just didn't give us much of a time to do anything, because things closed pretty early in Japan, I want to say. So definitely go early. But I remember we went to a castle. Yeah, we went to a castle. It was beautiful.
Huge.
And we were there, and I think we were just taking a really long time there. And in my head, I was like, we still haven't ate anything. I'm really hungry. I haven't ate anything all day. None of us have ate anything all day. We're taking a really long time here, and I think we wanted to do more after, and we just weren't doing a lot. So I was getting really, really mad, and I remember, like, my sister was so mad at me, and, like...
It was just a lot of getting mad at someone for being mad.
Because they were mad at you. Yeah.
No, it's like, okay, well, and here I am.
I'm caught in the middle of it. And I remember our biggest fight, though, like, kind of like the boiling point. It was kind of like both annoyed at each other, but whatever, we'll see each other again tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I think the boiling point was this one day, we went to Harajuku? Was it Harajuku? What's Harajuku? No, that's a style. That is not.
I'm not gonna do just describe the area.
It's like the place where all the shops are. Well, we went to the street.
It came to me. I don't know what it's called.
Oh. But it's pretty popular. I'll remember it. Anyway, we went to the street, and my sister is she's very generous. She really is very generous. She's trying to
She loves gift giving, and like
really
the perfect gift for you, like curated to you.
She loves expensive gift giving. She loves expensive, which is
she's a young hoe.
Exactly. And like, one thing about my sister, she's not gonna cheap out on a gift. And we already got my stepdad a watch from Don Quixote. It was, I think, expensive. She's the one that picked it out.
They sell like legit things.
And we were trying to get gifts for everybody. And mind you, my family is humongous. And we were trying to look for a gift for my mother.
The hardest one to shop for.
And in my head, I was like, I'm going to get her a Tokyo hoodie because she loves a hoodie.
She does.
Tokyo. And I was just trying to be like more, I was trying to not spend as much, because already going there was really expensive. I just started working, so I was just really cautious about how much I spent. And I remember we got into a fight because she wanted to get my mom a really expensive jacket. Because we went to a mall, and I don't know what it is about that mall.
Bruh, every single store required a liver and a kidney.
Literally.
Bruh.
All of it.
It was insane.
I do think it's really interesting in this mall, and maybe all the malls in Japan. We only went to this one mall in Japan, but they just have one of everything to show you.
Right, and they like to give you a new one, and like it's in the back. Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. But her and I were arguing because I said, I don't think my mom needs this jacket that's really expensive.
Right, and it wasn't like for a special occasion. It was like
just a gift
from a vacation. Like, here's a
souvenir.
Yeah.
And Renata was like, no, like, we really have to get this one, or else what else are we going to get her? And I think she also was like, well, we gave, like, my stepdad a really expensive watch. Like, what do you mean we're not going to get her
Yeah.
an expensive gift? And then I was like, no, like, I really don't think that this is it. We ended up compromising on a scarf.
It was beautiful.
Very beautiful scarf. Still expensive for a scarf. But that was definitely like we were fighting. We were like so mad at each other.
Tensions were high.
It was like, well, this whole trip you've been acting this way, and you've been acting this way this whole trip, and nobody can make you happy, and you're not happy with anything, and what's your problem? Why are you? It was a lot.
And I was like, guys, it's okay. we can compromise. I was like, let's just go to this other mall I just found. They might have cheaper things.
Yeah, it was just tense. And Sabella was trying to be like, no, but the jacket is great and the scarf is also good. Like, guys, we can.
Because I'm not about to have her sister hate me.
You were kumbaya.
I was like, guys, let's all get along with each other.
She said she feels sorry. Do you want to come talk to her?
I was both dashing this shit.
But it was a lot. But one of the most fun days was when we got to go to Disney.
Disney Sea?
Disney Sea.
Now that
and
was a
we, for some reason, our trip coincided with Hannah from Love Island.
Dog.
Her trip to Japan. And
Yeah.
I remember the day we were going to Disney Sea.
You're like, Hannah's in Tokyo.
My sister tells us.
Yeah, one of them was like, yeah.
And she tells us she's in Tokyo, but she's going to Disney Sea. And we're like, I wonder if it'll be at the same time.
Somebody
as us.
uttered the words, I wonder if we'll see her. We're walking in.
And I'm literally telling them, guys, keep your eyes peeled for Hannah.
And then one of them goes, is that Hannah? She's leaving. We're walking in. I was like, no. I did not mind them any business. We're getting closer. It was Hannah.
It was Hannah from Love Island.
Yay big. Like,
Tiny
as can be.
Tiny. She is tiny. Really beautiful, too.
I thought she was 5. I don't know why that show made them all look like they were tall. Did they not seem tall to you?
She does seem tall, yeah.
They're all like 5'7". I wish I was that. No, she was my height. She's like 5'2" with an attitude,
guys,
you know?
Like, literally tiny. She's a tiny human being.
Yeah, she really is.
She's tiny. And she was there with her boyfriend. And they were walking out. I think she said something about it being like, really
apparently
full.
it was a really like
Busy
long
day.
lines and stuff. But also they did go earlier, which is probably when everybody else was going. We weren't
Lines
late,
were long.
but we were like
behind schedule a little bit.
So like when we got in, I don't think we found it like that
Too bad.
hard.
'Cause
We
she
got on
said-
a good amount of rides.
Yeah, because she said like, oh, it took us forever to get on 2 rides. And we've been here all day.
She's like, I ate popcorn and I'm out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, girl, good luck.
I know. She was so sweet. I really would have taken a picture with her, but I looked so terrible. I felt like my entire time in Japan.
You look beautiful.
No, my entire time in Japan, it was literally, I don't know what the air was, but every time I looked at myself in the camera, I was like, why does my makeup look dry? Like my hair was not cooperating because it's very humid there.
Yeah.
And my hair would not stay straight. I just felt ugly. You said you felt...
No, because let me tell you this. I felt bonita the whole time. I've never felt more bonita in my life. Maybe it's because I knew I stood out. I don't know. Something about there. And then I went to Korea right after. Something about in Japan and in Korea, I just felt... And then I came back here and I was like, oh my God, que feo. Like, somebody please. I was pulling my hair out. I think it's just adjustment. I've now adjusted back to America.
Yeah.
But it's just like you just have to adjust to this new place because you're so aware of yourself, especially when it's like a monolithic culture. Like you're not Japanese and everybody knows it.
Yeah.
You're not any form of Asian and everybody knows it.
I feel like they even know if you're
not Asian,
if you're Asian,
like, not Japanese. Yeah. But it's just like you're like. But for me, as a narcissist, I loved standing out.
It wasn't even a psychological thing of like, oh my God, I'm different. I just genuinely looked at my makeup and I said, what is going on?
Looked good.
No, I don't know if I was like zooming in too much, but I'm like, why is my makeup like cracking?
No,
I don't know. Something in the air. But I do want to ask you because I feel like a lot of people that are minorities do say this, that when they go to a country in which everyone is the same race, you feel like some people are looking at you weird or people can be very racist. Did you ever experience that while being there?
Personally, me, no. I think there's... Okay, so it could be one of two things. Reason number one, I don't notice things around me unless I want to notice it. Like, I'm very like, boom, boom. So if somebody say... Also, point number two, I'm narcissistic. So
Right.
if someone's staring at me, the first thought in my head genuinely isn't, oh, they like, it's not anything negative. I'm like, yeah, they think I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's just what I do. I think everybody should do that too, because you don't know what they are actually thinking. So why choose to think the negative?
Right.
You know, like people also stare when they think you're beautiful. So it's like, why not
True.
just think that, like, yeah, they fuck with my vibe. Like, they think I'm beautiful. That's reason number one. But also, everybody that I encountered was so nice. I will say though, there was another person of color in my program that joined later on, and she's like, no, I've experienced some weird things. I've seen stares and stuff like that. So it's like, it depends. She was of a darker complexion than me, but I don't know, like, person by person, it depends on also probably luck. I was
and
probably
also how
just
aware you are
lucky.
too.
Yeah,
Probably.
I'm also just not aware. Even like, I am.
Yeah.
If somebody is being rude, my first thought does not go to, it's probably because I'm black. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just a very unaware person, and I think a lot of times that kind of protects my peace.
Yeah.
Because
you're ignorant to what's going
I'm just very ignorant to it. Like, you could be acting out against me because of your racist tendencies, but I'm just gonna think to myself, wow, they have attitude.
Yeah.
Like, wow,
they woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Or I'm like, dang, maybe I said something wrong. Like, my first thought's never like that was racist, unless it was very blatantly
they said
racist.
Yeah.
But I was never turned away from any businesses. Again, though, not to discount, that could be true for some. I know it's true for some, so I think it's just luck for me personally.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the people I was surrounded by too. And that gave me access to some of these places that I wouldn't by myself. But even when I was by myself, like, I felt pretty lucky. I enjoyed my time there. So I was just lucky to not experience it, but that's not to say that it doesn't exist, because it very much so does. It shows in their politics. It shows in a lot of things. So
yeah,
if you're a person, not just like black person, but if you're any person of color, minority, it will be noted. But you might, like,
I definitely didn't feel like anybody was really looking at us. Like, honestly, I felt like everybody kind of minded their own business.
They do also tend to mind.
But I also wonder if it's because, like, when we were there were so many foreigners there. I have never seen that many people from different countries all in one place. I felt like I was seeing an equal amount of Japanese people and foreigners.
Yeah.
So to me, I feel like
they're sick of y'all. They're tired.
But I definitely felt like it was kind of like they're so used to people, tourists coming here. So I definitely didn't feel like anybody gave me any dirty looks. The service, everybody was really sweet. They were very helpful. I didn't experience it, but also, guys, I was not there long enough to experience much.
But we only went to major cities. I only ever really was in major cities. If you traveled into the really small, one ever rural, like, maybe there you would experience some sort of discrimination. But also, like, their culture is like, mind your business. They don't like making scenes. They don't like seeing scenes. So it's never really gonna happen. But also, some of these cities like Tokyo, like the bigger ones, like, they want you to think that they have really good service. So they're gonna put their best foot forward. Like, they might even talk shit about you in Japanese, but you're not gonna know because they're saying it with a smile, and they're like, konnichiwa. Like, it's like there's a perception they want tourists to have, so that comes through. So very rarely are you gonna see, if you see any sort of scene happening, honestly, it's by foreigners, and it's not by foreigners, and it's kind of disgusting because it's like you're in a city, know their culture, they like silence, they like peace, they like minding your own business, so stop making a scene. And I think that's why a lot of people don't like tourists, is because they come in and they very blatantly disrespect the culture. Most of them are fine if you respect the culture, you're there to learn, enjoy their space, and be one with them. But a lot of tourists ruin it for a lot of other tourists because they decide to behave odd and weird and
maybe not odd and weird.
Some of them have done such weird things.
Yeah.
Like,
but I think also just like disrespectful for the culture, like disregarding everything that you should respect.
Yeah.
I think to close it out, can you tell us what some of the most common rules are, so if anybody's going, they kind of know?
Silence on any sort of transportation, so don't be on your phone. You could talk to the person next to you, but very like low. Like people, most of the time they're using transportation to get to work or getting from work. Nobody's trying to hear any of that. And elevators, depending on what city you're in, not elevators, escalators, you want to just stand either on the right side or the left side.
Follow what everybody else is doing
Yeah.
because you don't want to be the only person on
Yeah.
one
Do not
side.
stand in the center because the reason they do that is like the other side can be used for people that want to step, like they just want
Wanna
to
go
use it as
faster,
stairs.
yeah.
Yeah. So do not be just standing in the center. Um, what are some other rules? I'm blanking.
Don't eat in public or while you're
Yeah,
walking.
you can't walk and drink anything or walk and eat anything. So everything is where you got it. You drink
Yeah.
it where you got it. You eat it where you got it. Trash is nowhere to be seen,
Yeah.
so you carry all your trash because they don't have public trash places to put it. So you got to carry everything with you.
I think those are the big ones that I remember.
Yeah. Oh,
telling
you
us.
bow. A lot of thank you, please. I loved the bowing was my favorite.
I know, that's what she was excited for.
Bowing is like we kind of do it in my culture too a little bit, but
You definitely see how that
it's
is
like
respectful.
a sign of
yeah.
It's like it's also just like thank you. I think I do it sometimes when I'm like I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's so fun too. Like I'm just like
you definitely understand where it comes from because it feels more genuine.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, okay, yeah, like
Thank
I understand.
sorry.
I think those were the big ones,
Yeah.
like the
Well, one question for you. What was your favorite your highlight of the
my
whole trip?
highlight of the whole trip. I'm trying to think of all of it. I'm like, there were times I also don't.
Was it
remember.
Disney Sea?
It might be Disney Sea.
Yeah.
Because it was super different. I only hated the lines are really long and the rides are really short. So when I was on the ride, I'm like, it's about to end.
You get on and you're like, and done.
And done. We're
And
done. We're 5
scene.
seconds in and I know
Oh
it's
my
going to be gone.
God.
But it was really fun because it was so beautiful
It
and
really was.
there were so many people there and I was there with you guys. We had just met Hannah. So I was like, oh my God, I met
It was a beautiful country too.
beautiful country. Honestly, it was to experience it somewhere else because again, like I want to see Disney in different places. Disney Sea is a little bit different, but
I think it's the only one, no?
oh, Disney nonetheless. I don't know,
Yeah, Disney Sea's the only one. In
but
Japan.
it was really fun. So
Yeah.
I thought that was great. I think we kept the fights at a minimum that day.
I never fought with nobody.
So I don't know. It was cool. I think honestly, all of the trip was great. You were such a great person
I
to
was
have with
as
us.
hopeful as I could be.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think the club was also fun.
It could have been so much funner if we weren't so exhausted. Your
Yeah.
sister is a true young ho.
Oh yeah.
Like I aspire to be her.
She was ready to party all night, but we had to go to the airport the next day. Or
Yeah.
no, we had to wake up early the next day because we wanted to go to the Tokyo flea market and then also
just do like things in our
do things.
itinerary,
Yeah, and we were like, we it's like our last day before we leave. I think that day we went to Tokyo flea market and then we were gonna go to the shops.
Yeah.
And that was the last day we had to get souvenirs for everyone.
Yeah.
So we had to lock in.
That was
our
reminisce.
I know. I feel like that was just reminiscing on our trip.
I want to use big words so
we
bad.
definitely want to go back together.
All of
you
us.
know? All of us.
Yeah.
Who's all of us?
My two friends that are dating.
Right.
I'm like,
My
I don't know if they want
boyfriend.
their name to be out there, but
I know. I told my boyfriend we definitely also have to
I
go
guess
back.
fine, we can take him too. Like
I thought that's what you meant by all of us.
But it would be weird to exclude him.
Yeah, what?
So yeah, he could come.
Everybody
Can
but
I have
him.
a boyfriend too by
Oh
then?
my God, yeah. That'd be so cute.
No, I'll bring my situationship though.
No, but it's so fun and we should definitely go back and like do
Yeah,
whatever
before we
missed
hit
out
30
on.
so we can still be like young. It can't be
Before any of
after.
the kids come.
Oh.
Come in.
Oh my God, don't do that. Okay. I'm uncomfortable now. But thank you so much everyone for watching us here.
We work really hard to get this done.
You don't
have
even
no
know.
idea.
Like it's so late and I
She has
have
to go home.
such a far drive.
Yeah. But thank you so much again for watching.
Yeah.
If you're watching us on Twitch, please make sure to follow us on YouTube, watch our videos on YouTube.
Follow
and
us on Twitch.
Yeah, if you're on YouTube. Oh, right. If you're on Twitch, follow us on Twitch. Turn on your notifications so you know when we're posting because we cannot promise you which day it'll be on. If you're on YouTube, please make sure to check us out on Twitch. It'll be the same as our handle since yesterday. It's a podcast.
Sensitive with an extra Y.
There we go. And if you don't already, follow us on TikTok and Instagram because we post all the time there. So, yeah. You love to do a little thing. Bye, guys. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.